Yeah, what I'm thinking of doing is I'm gonna do the Lotad, and then the Lotad is probably also gonna be pretty good practice for me, and then I'll probably try to get like one more PB after the Lotad. Okay, so I'm just letting this play up to Kakariko. This is an old Lotad that I can reuse. I'm just letting it play up to Kakariko, make sure that everything in it is reusable. Dreamlight, he semi-admitted to cheating. He said, oh, oopsie, I was accidentally using mods that I was using for something else and forgot to turn them off. But I totally didn't do it on purpose. Which, like, honestly, would have been a semi-believable story if that was, like, a week after the whole thing happened. Because, like, he did use mods for a lot of other stuff, right? So, like, it's semi-believable. I don't know why he didn't just make up that story, like, as soon as it happened. Would have been an easy way out. Best collision view. Oh man, it is different. So like floor is blue, wall is green, ceiling's red. What about climbable wall? This climbable wall was blue before, right? Oh, is it not even a different color now? Because I kind of like climbable wall being different. Could be toggles. Kitchen. Oh, polygon class. Okay. Okay, so like this is the old one, and then polygon class just separates them into wall, floor, ceiling. Making these work, yeah, it's a little bit like over. What's the word? There's too much stuff. Or at the same time, I mean, you kind of need a lot of stuff here. There kind of needs to be a lot of toggles, but I'm not. I don't know. Overcrowded, yeah. This is cool though. I think I probably will put polygon class off for most of the time, but. Oh, what's that auto? Wait, is that auto? Can I select auto? How do I? What's the auto option? Auto update? Am I supposed to be able to select it? Because I can't get to it. Oh, okay. Just ignore it. Okay, yeah. Yeah, this is gonna be the same route as what I've been running, unless I like find minor improvements along the way. Well, I'll do a few things slightly differently, but like the overall route is gonna be the same. GZ with ROM hacks has to specifically be made for it. It's not like just something you can apply it to. Nimpies has had a GZ version made for it. Master of Time might get one soon. So it's something that can be made, but it's not, it has to specifically be made for it, so it's not just like a simple thing. Yeah, this is how regular tasks are created as well, except usually they're on emulator and not like on a modified version on console. And also they usually have a lot more care put into it. Like a real task can spend like hours on seconds. They can spend like hours or even days trying to optimize just a few seconds of a task, where I'm trying to get through like single areas in a few minutes. Yeah, the precision for a fully optimized task is a lot. Like to demonstrate like what a real task would do. So like one thing that's not necessarily task only, but a task would probably do a lot more of is chew slash Hess, where like you would slash a chew, roll into it, and then do a Hess out of it, which is sort of doable normally, but it's pretty hard. So then like what a task would do is say you're coming out of this area and you want to like pull out a chew frame 1, shield drop it instantly, slash, roll as soon as possible, ESS. I did it wrong anyway. I think I need to wait a frame before slashing. So like there's a lot more, and this is just like a very generic example. And that's late. And then there's also stuff like Z sliding, where you would like back walk and then turn around and press Z and let go and Z and let go and Z and let go. And you could do this out of the Hess too, or out of an A slide. And then yeah, there's frame perfect side hopping. Although this obviously isn't too hard. But there's a lot more minor stuff that like a task is gonna look at like every single little thing you can save time on. Yeah, like for example, stuff like that. Like a task is gonna check out like every possible movement you can do for every area. Yeah, I'm not trying to say SMC4 tasking isn't super complicated. It super is. It's just like OOT tasking is. It's weird because OOT tasking is like less complicated on a movement level, but then all the things that go into a task, especially stuff like resource management, like Mario 64 resource management is not really a thing, whereas OOT, like you got to be thinking about every single bomb use, and like if you have 20 bombs at this point, will you be able to use those 20 bombs for exactly every single trick you need, and whether or not you can get a bomb drop on the way or something, or health if you want to manage your health right so you can die at just the right time, or rupees, or you know, like resource management and pauses and equips and stuff. There's that to take into account, which is a big deal. Complicates things a lot more. Not to mention the possibility of forgetting something. For those who don't know, the only hundo task that's been made actually just straight up forgot a heart piece at one point. And they had a choice of either redoing half the tasks or taking a detour to go back for that heart piece. And so, you know, they had to just end up going back just because they couldn't really justify redoing half the tasks. Yeah, the lab heart piece. I did forget the quiver in one of my hundo lotads, but that really didn't matter because it was, first of all, it was just a demonstration, and second of all, it was because we were in the middle of fixing up the item chain in Zora's River, and like we still hadn't decided on a for sure item chain, so it was like it didn't really matter because we were going to change it up anyway. I kind of just wanted to get it over with. No, all the lotad is just saving each frame's inputs. There's nothing more to it than that. Oh, and also RNG value, at least for the start of it, but that's it. Well, because this isn't on emulator and this is actually on console, there are a few other like super minor hacky things that it kind of has to do. Like there's something with music related RNG stuff that kind of has to be tinkered with when the macro is being played back. That's like a little bit of a hacky thing, and I think some other stuff too. So there's like very minor things that kind of have to be hacked in the right way to make things play back properly. So it's not quite as like neat and tidy as a real emulator test. Yeah, Dampe's coming up. How many tries will it take for me to get first try? It is actually going to be annoying because I'm going to have to save state right before talking to him, and I'm going to have to go through his entire text every time. Once you start talking, the RNG still moves, but it's only at about once every second instead of like right now it's changing every frame, but once I talk to him it'll be about once a second, which is, with save states, it's very easy to manipulate at that point, but I might need to wait several seconds, which obviously I don't want to do. Should I do something dumb to save time? Check out this dumb time saver. I'm gonna do bomb OI here to save a pause. Actually, wait. I don't need Ocarina coming up soon, do I? Oh no, this again. Let me think about my equips for a second just to make sure. Yeah, it's not gonna save a pause. Never mind. Or, I mean, I could do it for Din's Fire too. No, the bombs are tight. I can't do it. Oh my god. Dude, the stupid Coco girl. Fine, I'll just roll. How did you even try to pick that up? Figuring out the movement here is so awkward, because like, swimming straight there seems terrible, this seems terrible. No, I never used the GC keyboard controller. It was 558, right? Okay, so should be faster to swim? Okay, yeah, it's faster to just swim. Dude, I wanna like Hess, but I can't because I'm swimming. How do I do a swim Hess? Mash both A and B buttons. Dude, I don't think it's actually worth it because like it's hard to actually mash both fast enough. No, I cannot mash both when I'm swimming forwards. Only when I'm underwater. But I mean, I guess I can do it for this. But it's really hard to like actually mash them in a rhythm good enough to like actually save time. Okay, I think I'm probably gonna stop here. But I do want to play this back to make sure everything syncs. But yeah, I'm gonna play this back now. I'm gonna start in Kakariko. I don't need to start from the very beginning, but I know it at least syncs to Kakariko. Now this is sync testing time. So what's up, guys? Yeah, mini movie night. Okay, yeah, apparently this rumor says that 4K output in docked mode is supposed to be possible for Switch Pro. So if the rumors are true, it'll have 4K output. Yeah, probably upscaled, but I mean, yeah, it's just whatever. Yeah, hopefully more stable frame rates. Oh no, but what about Breath of the Wild speedrunning where they try to force lag? Breath of the Wild is going to be slower on Switch Pro because it lags less. Oh no. I called the calculator stupid earlier. I've probably called every NPC in this game stupid. I don't know if I will stream anything for E3. I mean, in the past I haven't, so don't expect it, but maybe. No, dude, you know what? Okay, here's the plan. So because there's a rumor of potential OOT news, like OOT 3D getting ported or something, I'm gonna stream it, and if they announce it, I get to clickbait. I get to make a clickbait video of like OOT speedrunner reacts to OOT port on Switch, and it's just me saying, "Oh, cool." Gone wrong. Bro, Zelda speedrunner does a speedrun of a Zelda game. That bomb explosion looks so weird. It looks like it like teleported a little bit away from where it should have actually blown up. I guess it like recoiled off the wall before hitting the skull hole or something. OOT VTuber reacts to insane new tasks. Dude, sometimes when I'm looking for someone to raid, I go in the OOT directory and I see VTubers playing OOT. Raid them. I don't know. I mean, I don't like raiding. In general, I don't like raiding people like I don't know at all. But probably not. Not that there's anything wrong with it. The arrows, dude, if you... wrong window. Dude, if you look at my... So mods can like look at people's message history. If you were to like look at my message history in my own chat, it's just all arrows and V's. Which I mean is expected, but at the same time, just funny. Oh yeah, and some A's. Yeah, are there any mods in here now? I don't actually know if mods can check the broadcaster's message history. You might not be able to. Gamble on Dampe. What do you guys think? What try is Dampe gonna be? Oh my god, it was first try. When I play this back on stream, we're still gonna do Dampe Gamba, and I'm gonna see how many people still choose the wrong option. Like, even though it's guaranteed, I'm still gonna do it. If you're here, don't say, I mean, it should be obvious to anyone who's watching, even if they aren't here right now. But I'm gonna do it. Tax on stupidity. It'll be, you know what, people can treat it as a waste points. It's not a secret, it's super obvious. Anyway, either way, I'm gonna do it when I play this back on stream. And just see if anyone wants to throw away their points. It'll be an interesting psychological experiment. Interesting social experiment. Will people still... Well, there are some people that are like die-hard doubters, right? Will the people who are die-hard doubters stick with being a doubter when they know it's gonna be first try? Imagine remaking the whole low tag just a troll chat. You could see me doing that. I will say I have thought of overly complicated things to troll chat with that I ended up not doing, but I have at least considered some things that would be way too much work to bother doing. Oh yes, the April Fool's prank where I didn't stream. Haha. Get trolled. Your friend thinks I'm the type of person who paid for WinRAR. I can assure you, I have spent $0.00 on WinRAR. What does that even mean? How am I... What about me makes me seem like the type of person to pay for WinRAR? It's such an insult, I know, dude. Rare insults. I didn't pay for WinRAR, but I download a car? Absolutely. The FBI first or Nintendo Ninjas. That's like, what is it? What's the, like, top 10 anime battles or something? Nintendo Ninjas versus FBI agent. Which one's stronger? For like, there's also multiple parts to it. There's... I just stop here. Okay. Alright, so everything played back fine. Pause screens aren't messed up, so I think that's just a recording thing. Oh yeah, I should have stopped the timer. That was like 52. I think it's like 8 minutes. I started this about 8 minutes into it, so this would be like an hour in. Which actually I think is like quite a bit faster. Actually, what is my PB at when I entered Jabu? My PB is at like probably 112 when I entered Jabu. I'm really 12 minutes ahead already. Okay, well, anyway, thanks for watching. Hope you guys all enjoyed it, but I'm done for now. I'll go find someone to raid.